still having some questions and some concerns about qui and que, so I want to go over a quick review with you about the difference between the two. Okay, qui is the subject of a clause and que is the object of the clause. Qui, because it is the subject, is always going to come in front of a verb. The only exceptions to that is when qui will come before an object pronoun, and don't forget that the object pronouns are me, te, ce, nous, vous, le, la, les, or L apostrophe, lui, leur, I, and on. And so whenever you've got qui, you should have either a verb or one of those object pronouns right after it. Also remember that qui should come behind the word that it is referring to. And if you don't have qui right behind whatever it's making a reference to, your sentence is going to sound a little funny and it really won't make any sense. Okay? Que will come in front of a subject. It will come in front of words like je, tu, il, elle, singular, or nous, vous, or il, elle, plural. And occasionally it can come before on. Don't forget that que must be contracted with vowels like il, elle, or on. Okay, you have to use a QU apostrophe. You don't have to do that with qui, but you have to do that with que. Now, the thing that you're going to have to remember is that because nous and vous can be an object or a subject, you need to know the difference between when it's acting as a subject or an object so you know whether to use qui and que. When nous and vous agree with the verb that come right after them, so whenever nous comes in front of a verb with an ONS ending, or vous comes in front of a verb that has an EZ ending, that means you're going to need to use que. When nous does not agree with the verb that comes right after it, or vous does not agree with the verb that comes right after it, that means you're going to use qui. Keep in mind that sometimes you're going to have instances where you're going to have to join two sentences together. It's not simply a fill in the blank. When you need to join two sentences together, what you need to do is, first of all, look at the second sentence and look and decide what does it have in common with the first sentence. Take that element out and then decide whether you need to use qui or que to put those sentences together. If the word that you're taking out is the first word of the second sentence, you're going to need qui to join them together. If what you're taking out is a word that comes later on in the sentence, such as the middle or the end, that means you're going to use que to join the two sentences together. And one more time, que must be contracted with whatever vowels come right behind it. Okay, so I hope that gives you kind of a quick idea, quick review of what to do with qui and que, what the difference between the two are, and how to join sentences together. If you have any questions about it, please make sure that you come see me. It's really helpful to do some examples, and you might even find some really good activities online that you can do to kind of help you get some practice in.